Welcome everyone to the Fall 2020 party. We know that this isn't what we normally do for the fall kickoff, but we're still very excited to have you here. Welcome back, those of you who we know and we have seen before, and welcome to the new faces who are joining our department this semester. We're very excited to have you back in our classes. We're excited to see your faces again. We're excited to get back into this semester. We've got a couple of announcements. We've got a couple of new introductions. We've got a couple of fun things that we have planned for this semester. So we want to take a little bit of time to introduce you to those. We are all very excited about the new people that have joined our department this year. Let's hear about them.
I'd now like to introduce one of our new faculty members. Her name is Dr. Kelsey Marcinko, and she's a recent graduate of the University of Washington in applied math. She's also a Whitworth grad, and I got to have Kelsey for a couple different classes when she was an undergrad. Several of us actually had her for classes. But we've stayed in touch over the years, and I'm just really excited that she's here in our department now. So that's Kelsey Marcinko.
Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Kelsey Marcinko. This is my first semester at Whitworth as a professor, but I'm actually a 2014 Whitworth graduate from this department. I was a math major and did a theology minor, so I had an opportunity to take a lot of different courses across campus, which I loved, that opportunity from being in a liberal arts school. I'm originally from Bozeman, Montana, so I love to be outdoors, love hiking and camping, and I have a kayak and enjoy all sorts of outdoor activities, as well as soccer and theater and music and choir and those kinds of things. I do applied mathematics research, and that is what I got my doctorate in at the University of Washington over in Seattle. So I have worked on projects going back to modeling temperature and evaporation in Lake Mead for an internship while I was a student at Whitworth. And then more recently in my graduate work, modeling things in mathematical ecology and mathematical epidemiology. I know some of the folks who are behind the COVID models with the IHME institute that's connected to UW. So I'm interested in those kinds of things as well. My specific research tends to be in modeling populations of insects, specifically hosts and parasitoids, where parasitoids are wasps that will lay their eggs on or inside the body of their host caterpillar species usually, and pretty gory kind of insect pictures there, but some really interesting mathematics, including chaos, can come out of those models. So this semester, I'm teaching Calculus 1, and then I'm also teaching 2 courses in the in the Physics and Engineering department. I'm teaching Math Methods and Signals and Systems. So those are both pretty applied math courses that happen to be in that department. So if you're around and want to chat, my office is in kind of the physics part of the building down in 119. Feel free to email me if you want to chat about applied math, research internships, applying to grad school, those kinds of things. So I'm excited to be here. Good to meet you all virtually.
Over the years, and I've been here 25 years, this is my 26th year, I have been so pleased to work with a lot of great colleagues. And this year, we are especially pleased to be able to welcome Dr. Chien Mao to Whitworth's CS department. Chien has been coming to us from University of Alabama, where she earned her PhD in electrical engineering. She also has a PhD in traffic information engineering and control from Tongji University in Shanghai. Her specialties are deep learning, AI, cybersecurity, and wireless networks.
Hi, this is Qian Mao. I'm a new faculty member at Whitworth. In this semester, I'm teaching CS1 and distributed scalable computing. It's such a great experience to teach at Whitworth University. My research interests are wireless network, artificial intelligence, and cybersecurity. Those are exciting topics, and I'm looking forward to doing research with you guys at some point.
Good afternoon. I get the joy of introducing Dr. Manohar. Dr. Immanuel Manohar came to us because his wife, Jen Mao, is our new computer science prof. And even though he's a computer engineer looking at things like signal processing, and I don't know as much, but he tells me data science is his thing as well. He is teaching in the math department for us this year, focusing on statistics and on Calc 2. So if you have interest in any of the things that he is in, like signal processing or data science, he's a good person to talk to. And if nothing else, welcome him. We're glad that he and Dr. Mao are at Whitworth. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Immanuel Manohar. I'm a new faculty at Whitworth. I'm glad to be here. I'm currently teaching calculus, and you can see me around in the physics lab. Now, if you are interested in signals and systems, audio signal processing, a little bit about statistics, linear algebra, feel free to talk to me anytime. And one of my hobbies is aquariums. So if you are interested in knowing about how to raise fish and to create ecosystems, talk to me about it. Thank you.
Those are all of the new additions to our department, but some of you might be new. So let's take some time to introduce the department.
Hi, I'm Kent Jones, and I'm streaming from somewhere deep inside the Tron computer. It seems like all of us have been trapped in this alternative Tron-like universe since about March of this year. However, I am so pleased to welcome all of you back to Whitworth, and all of you new students, we are glad to have you here as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Nate Moyer. This will be my 13th year in the math department, and I'm also an alum. I graduated with a bachelor's in both math and computer science, so I know just enough CS to get me in trouble. I look forward to meeting all the new students coming into the majors. You might see me in various classes that you take. It could be calculus, discrete, graph theory, real analysis, lots of different places we can get to know each other. So look forward to seeing you around the department, and look forward to a great year.
Hello everybody. I'm Professor Matthew Bell, also known as the Reverend Dr. Matthew Bell, also known as Matt, and these are my two scampy daughters. Say hello. This is Susie, and this is
Lisa.
Anyway, they wanted to be part of this intro video. You will probably run into me in classes like assembler or data structures or one of the intro sequence classes. Maybe possibly a theology class, because that Reverend Doctor bit actually isn't a joke. All right, it's good to meet you all. Bye.
Hi, I'm Don Comi, and I'm glad to be with you in the math department this year. Welcome to Whitworth. I hope you have a great year.
Hi, I'm Pete Tucker. I'm a computer science professor at Whitworth. This is my 18th year teaching here. I'm a Whitworth graduated with degrees in math and computer science. I also worked at Microsoft for about 8 years. I worked on Access, and I also worked on some components for Internet Explorer. I enjoy computer science. I love software. But I also enjoy basketball, soccer, baseball, playing video games, most any game, honestly. And I love talking about this sort of stuff. So if you want to come visit me, my office is Johnston 307. You're welcome to come visit me anytime.
Hi everyone, my name is Diana Schepens, and I teach math courses for the Math CS department. I have an adorable 8-year-old daughter named Eva and a crazy puppy named Freddie that I got last March. This is my 3rd year at Whitworth and my 13th year teaching overall.
Hi everybody, my name is Lyle Cochran. I am a professor of mathematics here at Whitworth University, and I'm really excited to be here, and I hope we have a great year.
Hi, my name is Ann Trefry. I'm an instructor who teaches math in the Math and CS department. I teach, well, my area of specialization is graph theory, but I also teach a lot of calculus 1 and 2, discrete math, graph theory, but I also teach some linear algebra and abstract algebra. And I've been around the department for a pretty long time. I started in 1987. I've done some adjuncting for the department and took some time off when my kids were small. But I've been back for off and on, mostly on, since about 2001. Most people in the department would tell you that I'm a runner, and I have done some marathons, but I think I'm actually kind of a lazy person. So that's me.
Hi all, I'm Martha Gady. I'm the chair of the math department, and this is starting my 37th year, so I've been here forever and always. A little bit about me. The areas that I have interest in are math education and statistics. So if you want to talk at all about working on a major toward teaching math or in looking at the applied math side of things, feel free to stop by. We can Zoom, we can do whatever, if you want any information on those things.
As an introduction, I'm Scott Griffith. This is the start of my 3rd year here at Whitworth. I'm a faculty member on the computer science side of the department. I have degrees from both Gonzaga and Carnegie Mellon in computer engineering. My focus is in small embedded systems and high-performance computing, so if you have any interest in those two subjects, I'd love to talk with you about them. This semester, I'm teaching Computer Science 2 and Tech Management. Some hobbies of mine, I like playing board games a lot. I play a lot of video games. And then I like to make things. I like to do both woodworking and 3D printing and screen printing and all kinds of creative outlets. Next up, we want to talk about research opportunities, both on and off campus.
Keep an eye on your inbox this spring for a call to STEM research projects. There are a variety of us in the department who do projects over the summer and hire students to be our research assistants. It's a great job. It's a great learning experience, and there are some really fun research projects happening throughout the department. Another research option is to take research credits. There's a variety of us who do research with students throughout the semesters for research credit, so keep that in mind if you are interested in research and you would like to get your feet wet on a fun project.
We love study abroad trips as much as you all do, so we want to take some time to highlight the trip that was taken last year with Kent and some students, as well as looking forward to the trips that Anne will be taking this coming May, as well as Pete in Jan term of 2022.
I'd also like to tell you about our Jan term study program. We took students to Hong Kong, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Thailand. And over the course of that January, we learned about technology, culture in those different Asian cultures. It was a great experience, and we were so pleased to be able to go there. We hope that those of you will consider future technology and culture trips as well.
Hi again. One other thing I do in our department besides teach classes and talk to students a lot is I'm the leader of the Math History Study Tour, which happens every couple of years, and it's a really exciting opportunity to learn about some of how the mathematics that we take for granted came to be. But it's especially an exciting opportunity to do some traveling to England, Germany, and this year we're going to try going to Paris for a couple of days. Now, that trip was supposed to happen in January of 2021, but because of COVID, all of the Jan term trips got moved to May, and probably, unfortunately, a few of them got canceled. So we're going to be leaving the day after graduation. Should be kind of exciting, maybe a little terrifying, and we'll be gone for 3 weeks, and we're hoping to be able to do the same itinerary that we had originally planned. There's so many high points on the trip that it's hard to narrow it down to just one, but we have an awesome time in London. We go to Berlin. We go to a couple of smaller cities in central Germany. We go to Munich, and then, as I said, we're going to end up in Paris. And it's going to be a great trip. If you're thinking, how can I get on a trip like this? Well, there'll be another one in January of 2023. And hopefully everything will be back to normal and nothing will prevent us from going in January. And it'll be another awesome trip.
In January 2022, I'm planning my next study abroad trip. We went to London and Cardiff about 3 years ago. We went to industries and visited companies like Microsoft, and visited Bloomberg, Tramshed Tech in Cardiff. We also visited great sites like Bletchley Park and Oxford Brookes University. Of course, we watched a lot of football. So if you have any questions about that trip and how to apply, please come see me.
We've got some information on courses that are coming up and other opportunities for you academically in the department. If you're all interested in upcoming Jan term courses or spring courses, here's some information you need to know.
So one of the questions students often ask in this department is, what do I do with a math major? Or what do I do with a CS major when I graduate? Besides teaching, research, graduate school, intro programmer position, what opportunities are available for me? And what am I best suited for? What are my skills and talents and passions, and what might that drive me toward? So we have a whole class, a 1-credit course devoted to that topic and that question. It's called Career Prep, or Career and Vocation Seminar. We offer it every spring, so we highly encourage students to take it their sophomore year. If you can, that would be ideal, because we also prepare you for things like internships, research opportunities on and off campus, working on your resume, real practical stuff to help prepare you for thinking forward beyond graduation. So highly encourage you to give that some thought and put that on your 4-year plan.
I know many of you are considering going into education, maybe as a math teacher, and what I'd like to do is make you aware of a great chance to enhance your resume. About a year and a half ago, we were approved by the state of Washington to offer a program to teacher candidates to prepare them for the CS endorsement, the computer science endorsement, so that teachers can teach computer science at the high school in addition to mathematics. Clearly, having 2 endorsements is a great way to boost your resume. So if you're interested in that, come see me for details.
This spring, we will be offering mathematical modeling as part of our applied math major. Prerequisites are differential equations. This course will go beyond differential equations and mathematical biology and look at a variety of different fields of mathematics, their modeling applications, and a variety of different scenarios beyond just math bio.
As you start thinking about courses for next spring, I want to encourage you to think about how to make darn near anything. It's a course that we designed about 5 years ago, I think, and in that class, about half the students are usually computer science majors, and probably in their 3rd or 4th semester at least, and half the students are not in computer science at all, but are interested in technology and how to build it. So in that class, we give you that space. We partner you, so you're a CS student, you're working with a student who's just learning the field, and y'all can build whatever software you want. Now, my job is just to guide you in that development. In the past, I've had students build websites to sell snowboards, a phone app to mark where the students parked their car, video games sort of like Super Mario, augmented reality app to support disc golf, much more too. Those are just simple examples. So it's a fun class. Students learn a lot, and they recommend it to other students. So if you have any questions about that, come see me.
In the spring, I'd like to tell you about 2 classes I'm teaching. I'll be teaching a new data science course where we'll cover Python and R, as well as data analysis techniques. I'll be also teaching a bioinformatics course in DNA, RNA research projects. We'll be doing large strings, and of course, we'll be using Python and R in there as well. Hope to have you in those courses. You don't have to be an expert in biology to take the bioinformatics course, and you don't have to be an expert in programming to take either of these courses. Although it's good to have at least had 171 or 172.
I'm going to be teaching a hacking course this Jan term that's going to have both hands-on elements as well as historical retrospectives on how hacking impacts our field. If you have any questions ahead of time or are interested, please let me know. I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you are too.
So I'd like to tell you about an opportunity coming up in January for you to take a course that I'm teaching on cryptography, or cryptology. It's the study of secret codes. We'll be looking at not just making, but breaking codes, and with a real focus on the mathematics behind it. There's some really cool stuff going on behind the scenes in the construction of these ciphers. We'll kind of take a look throughout history, right, from the origins of cryptography all the way up through World War II, and then up into present day, and even beyond. Where are we going from here with quantum computers and the technological breakthroughs that we're going through right now. So it is going to have a prerequisite of discrete. So there is some mathematical maturity I would expect students to come in with, an ability to talk about proofs. Minimal programming expectations. We'll do a little bit of Mathematica, but if you don't have any familiarity, we'll learn it as we go. It's not too intense. And I think it'll just be a fun class. A lot of activities, a lot of chance for you to explore a topic of your interest in the area of cryptography. So hope you give it some thought. Again, this will be this Jan term on campus. We hope to have that class offered. So look forward to seeing you.
We deeply value connecting with you outside of our classes. We enjoy it when our community comes together in spaces that don't have to do with grades. So here's a couple things that are coming up that we're pretty excited to share with you.
You think you have got what it takes to prove that you're the best at integration? Do you think you can compute any integral really fast? Then watch out for Integration B, coming to Whitworth real soon.
Another important thing that I'll go ahead and announce now is a matter of a departmental event, and that is you can expect that we're going to be setting some time, probably early October, and then maybe repeating once or twice over the year, a trivia night. So expect a doodle poll sent out by yours truly on the email or possibly on our Blackboard Math and Computer Science major site. All right?
Thank you for joining us. Hopefully this was enjoyable. Hopefully you learned something. We had a good time putting this all together. If you are all interested in getting announcements about upcoming dates, about important things that we're going to be doing as a department, make sure that you're paying attention to your email in the Blackboard Math and CS Majors group that you are a part of. Make sure you're paying attention to the Facebook Math and CS page, as well as the Computer Science Discord server. All three of those places are going to be where you get a lot of information about the things the department is doing this semester. We're very excited to have you back in class. We're very excited to see you all again. We're very excited about fall. We're very excited about this year. Thank you again, and have a good one.